Hey kids, welcome to another Glen's project. I'm on this kick for fixing old acoustics. Never done that before. Did one already, it turned out really good. So a friend of mine gave me this second guitar, which is an Audition 12 string. Structure-wise, it looks fine. I'll double check everything in a second. It's Japan-made, late 60s, early 70s. Sold by Woolworths in Canada back then. I don't think there's a way to date these things, but I know I found the manufacturing date, so that's basically where they land. One little snag is somebody did some renovations on this and actually cut a bolt in half and put it in here, cut out a groove, and I'll be honest, I wasn't sure if it was going to work just because you can't get the curve, but the neck is so flat, like it's flat across. It's got just a slight arc to it. And so what I did, there was some old strings on it, and I actually tuned it, and it actually stayed in tune, and it actually sounded fine. So I'm going to try it with this nut in here, this bolt or whatever the guy used. I'm going to clean it up, and I'll probably clear coat it, just so it doesn't rust. So I'll get it all nice. I'm going to take some things off the guitar. We're going to give it a cleaning right now. I'm going to soak the fretboard in English oil, which is what I use for my drums. I've been using it for my drums for decades, like at least 30 something years. So we're going to give it a little cleaning. I'm going to do the pledge thing first just to get the dirt off of it. I'm going to take this tail piece off, I think. I probably shouldn't, but it needs some cleaning. So I had to move my drum lesson drum set because I'm a little tight for space. Okay, that seems to be coming out. Hopefully they're long screws and we won't have any issues. I've never had a guitar with this kind of part where they thread the strings through this tailpiece apparatus, so this one's kind of iffy. It's coming. Yeah, we'll clean all the chrome up on that and treat it. Hopefully there's nothing in behind this that's going to fall inside the guitar. Okay. I'm going to try and get the angles here, what I'm doing here. Just taking this off. Just, I want to clean the guitar good, and I want to get the chrome clean nice. I'm going to leave the pickguard on. I'm not going to take that, just in case they get fragile and dried out over the years. I don't want to wreck it, because it's kind of funky looking. I kind of like it. Look at the dirt under there. Yeah. Okay, well, I see a partial string piece here. Okay. And we already lost a screw on the floor. Okay, that looks pretty heavy duty. That retains the strings. I've never strung up a 12 string before, so it's going to be all new to me. I've always wanted a 12 string for my studio. So let's get some of this dirt off. I'm just going to saturate this. to drop it on the floor too. Everything's getting dropped on the floor today. Okay. And just see if this actually has a finish underneath it. Well, it seems to look pretty nice. Surprisingly, it doesn't have a lot of hits in the body. Boy, is that dirty. Oh, holy moly. Look at that. This thing's been sitting a long time. Yeah, this may take a few passes. Yeah. It's definitely yellowed over the years, because I can see under the tailpiece that it was a lighter wood. I kind of like the yellowed patina. Okay. It's still got some goop on there, so we will add more to it. Let's get a clean side here. Yeah, I know. People are going, don't use pledge. I don't care. I got the guitar for free, and I've had good results. I use this orange pledge, and it takes goop off pretty good. And I've yet to have finishes ruined by it. So it's not looking too shabby. I'm going to do a couple more coats. I think I'm out. Yeah, definitely out. Yeah, and that's without buffing it, so it's just getting the dirt off of it. Like, I have guitar polishes and stuff like that, but this is a cheapy guitar, and this stuff is good enough for it. Yeah, definitely going to need some more. Okay, be right back. Yeah, boy, look at that junk on here. Okay, I'm gonna move this over a bit. Yeah, it's definitely bad for dirt. Just lay that stuff in there. Wow, the rag doesn't even want to move on it. It's so dirty. This thing has probably never been cleaned. Well, it does come up pretty nice though. Can't tell if it was in a smoker's house or not. I mean, the bindings look a little yellowed, but it's definitely, I might have to use some compound on it. Well, you can see the difference there. This looks like it's been used for a food tray. There's some marks here. I'm not sure what they are and if that's going to come out or not. Stand it on its head here. Yeah, there's definitely some white marks. Scrapes from something. Usually if you can get circles happening, it's good, but it's hard on this small surface. And those white marks don't seem to be wanting to come off, so, well, maybe. Oh, look at that. They are. Look at that. Beautiful. Alrighty. See if we can get them all off. There's definitely enough of them. Boy, definitely feels like years of sweaty grime and probably just slop from anything that was sticky. You can feel it just hooks the rags. It's coming off, but wow. Yeah, where's that other white mark? See if I can get these out. Let's take a little more effort. Yes. Great. That's coming off. How about this one? Yet. Yeah, look at that, come off. That's great. That looks like a drip. Ooh. Not quite sure what that is. This looks like it was in the actual finish, the original finish. Oh yeah, that's definitely in the finish. Okay, I'll give that just a quick buffing here just to kind of get the residue off. It looks pretty good. I'll do another coat on it later on. We'll let this kind of set in on the body. I still got to do the back actually. Yeah, it's getting a nice shine to it. And the white marks come off. Okay, so up here we gotta clean. Oh, now you can see that. Look at that paste. I don't know what it is. Here's a goop. You're gonna have to switch rags soon. This is like dirty as hell. Oh yeah, it's just hooking the rag, whatever it is. It was sitting like this in this position, but because that's where most of the stuff is. Look at that, it just brings it right up. Hope the camera's getting that. I probably should change my angle a little bit. You're missing all this exciting waxing that I'm doing. A little ding there. Another one of those little white marks. We'll get that out. Put a little more in. Friggin' butterfingers today. I'm hitting, knocking things over. Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks great. Turned out good. I don't know if you can see that, but that looks pretty rich. Yeah, definitely happy with that. There's some marks in the whites here. I'm not sure if it's just bad craftsmanship or what, but clean the neck and get some of the pollution off of that. Looks great. So I do a few more waxes on it, it's really going to pop. Wow, yeah, that looks good. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, let's do the back now. I'm going to stick this on here. I'm having no luck here. I keep dropping stuff constantly. The back's got a lot of marks on it. Okay, here we go. Oh wow. I don't know what's on there, but it's goopy. Oh, that's gross. It's coming clean, but wow. You can just see it coming off. It's like skin. And it's not the finish. It's whatever was stuck on there. Gross. Look at this. That has to be like nicotine, maybe. It's pretty yellow. Yeah, must have been a smoker sauce, even though it don't smell like it, but yeah. Wow. Just pasted on there. Jesus. Gross. Yeah, definitely nicotine. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Don't you hate that line? It is what it is. Definitely lots of elbow grease on this baby. Yeah, normally if it was a drum set like this, I would probably use very fine rubbing compound. Thought we had a break in the body there. I wasn't sure. I'm gonna have to double check that. There's more of those white lines, just two little ones. These ones, I don't know if they're coming out. Yep. Great. Okay. Well, let's puff this up and get a clean rag, because actually I won't do a clean rag on this yet. No, it's coming out. It's got a few blemishes down here. Not too bad, actually. This tailpiece feels weird, though. Feel an edge there, just not. Not sure if it was banged. It's glued in there, though I can feel it's still holding. Okay, let's do the old switcheroo in the sock. Maybe that'll bring out a little bit. There we go. These old white socks are the best for cleaning drums and guitars and stuff. Use them all the time. Starting to look way better, feels better. Rag's just sliding nice now. Yeah, that was pretty gross. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay, I'm gonna do this front one more time. I don't like what I see there. Yeah, there's definitely some weird coloration in the finish on the front. Can't say exactly what it is, if it's from inside the clear coat or whatever they used back then. Oh well. It is shining, but at certain angles I see just different colors happening. Well, it's 1,000 times better than it was. Okay, guess that's good for that. Now this headstock, look at how dirty that is. Good grief. Well, I'll get the worst of it. I'm going to move this over, I think, just a bit. Make sure I got all the strings out because I don't want to get stabbed. There's one right there. Is there another one? I can feel it. These are so rusted, these strings that I took off. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's actually got a black headstock under it. You'd never know. Even the nut on this is like yellowed. I don't think it's. I think it's plastic. It's not bone. So. Oh, there's a black headstock under there. Go figure. Wow, that's so gross. How can you let musical instruments get this bad? Yeah, these tuning pegs are, they are gross. Oh, there's a string on there, I just got stabbed. Hard to see. Let me double check again. I definitely got stabbed that time. Yeah, that looks like it. We'll probably re-grease all these tuning pegs with silicone grease. It works way better than the shit they used to have. And it won't dry out like this old stuff does. Yeah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. I need some on here because that's bad. And I thought about taking these off, but it's just a lot of work. I don't know, for a cheapy guitar. We'll see. I'd rather just use a scrub brush on them and get them nice that way. I don't want to strip any screws out for one thing, being that the guitar is this old. One thing about the old guitars as well, at least the wood gets better inside. For whatever reason, they get a better sound with age. I'm probably wrong on that, but I know my drums do. But I think guitars do too. Oh, that badge looks nice. It come up clean. Great. Okay, let's see if we can buff this. Might do it. I guess it's a mahogany neck. It's not very flat. It's like they laid it on pretty thick, the paint. It's orange peely. So that's a sure sign of a cheapy guitar. Yeah, it's hard to get around these tuning pegs. Yeah. Now I got a clean rag and see if these kind of buff up. Actually, I should probably do the back of the headstock first. Might have to take a fine toothbrush and scrub these. Okay, well, let's see. What do you think? Oops, can you see that? You can see the orange peel in the finish, but it actually turned out pretty good. Well, let's see the back now. Yeah, the back is definitely going to need a brushing. even with a fine brass wire brush. I got one out in the garage, so and it won't hurt anything. It just takes the dirt off. These tuning pegs are not very, they are coming clean, but I think I'm going to give them a little love here with this. Seem to be coming clean. Again, filled with the grime that was on the body. The chrome is actually really good on these. I'm surprised. Some vintage drums don't have that same kind of quality because some of them are, the chrome pits really bad. I'll say one thing, it's hard on the fingers. Yeah, seems to be coming out nice. Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference compared to the ones on the other side. You might wonder why I do this stuff with old instruments, try and save them. I just love old instruments and I don't want to see them scrapped. And if nobody wants them, then I just keep them. After I'm gone, I don't know where they go and don't care. But while I'm alive, oops. While I'm alive, I'm going to take care of these instruments. I don't know why my camera moved like that. I must have hit it. Sorry about that. You missed all this fun cleaning. Like you haven't seen cleaning before. Yeah, so there's a comparison between the clean ones and the dirty. I'm still going to wire brush this with a brass wire brush. It's soft, it won't harm things. But that looks pretty good. Give them a little buffing up here. Yeah, we're not changing the tuning pegs either. What's on here stays. We want to keep the guitar into like a cost of a can of Pledge and new strings. I have no idea what 12-string packs go for. All I know is I hope I don't break any. I don't even know what they're called for the tunings of them. I don't know if they're octaves to each other. I love the sound of 12 strings. My love of that goes back to the band The Byrds from the 60s. Because I think it was McGuinn that used to use a 12-string Gretsch electric. Oh, just love the sound of that. Yeah, I can't get my finger in there, so I'm going to have to use, definitely use a wire brush, just to make things look a little neater. That's not bad. What do we got on that? Half hour for cleaning that? Keep catching my finger on this and it hurts when it gets jammed in there. Oh, still got a bit of that sticker there. So we'll go wire brush these a little bit later, and then we'll tighten these gears up and kind of play around with the greasing on that at some point. But okay, so here's the fun part. We are going to oil this neck just to clean it up a bit. just saturate it all across. And just keep rubbing it and it'll loosen the dirt out. Clean the frets. It's hard to get in here though. Yeah, I use this oil on all my drum sets for the inside and the bearing edges, and definitely when I'm restoring old drums that didn't have finishes on the inside. You will get a sound change for a while, and if you keep up the oil, it'll definitely make them sound better, in my opinion. And it protects the wood. Yeah, this fretboard is gummed up just like the rest of the guitar. I don't think this guitar is worth anything. So I just want it for the studio for doing some songs. Even the nut on this is like yellowed. I don't think it's, I think it's plastic, it's not bone, so. Okay, so that's soaking there. We're going to take paper towel. Paper towel is a bit of an abrasive anyways, so that helps loosen some of this stuff off too. Okay. Yeah, definitely yucky. I know it's hard to see, but definitely dirty. It is coming clean. Starting to brighten it right up. We'll probably do another coat of this and make sure it's fairly clean. These flats are, these frets are pretty low. Yeah, I think we'll do that one more time. Are you bored yet? I think I'm just going to wet the cloth this time. Yeah. Get a new cloth or that. Still getting stuff off. Not as much though. Definitely can't get some of this crap off here. Well, looks like that's about it. Feels better, way better. Holy smokes. I do get the odd little ridge of stuff here. That's not bad. Okay, well, that's not bad. That's starting to take shape. Looks a bit better. Definitely got some slight discoloration that I don't like, but well, I'm going to do this one more time. Definitely didn't turn as nice as the other guitar I did yesterday. So I think we're going to let this soak in. That might help if I just let it soak. Yeah. Okay. So that's going to soak. HEI. Yeah, so there's dirt inside the grooves here. I'm going to have to do that with a wire brush or a brass brush. Okay, we cleaned the tailpiece, come out pretty good. A couple of marks on it, but this looks solid brass with chrome plating on it. That turned out pretty good. Got the wire brush. So we'll see how this cleans in here, but I don't know. I can live with that. Okay, now let's get the back side here. Yeah, I guess we'll go here. This is working good. It's cleaning all the junk out of the worm gear. It's got to rotate it a bit. Let's see how these are. Yeah, they're kind of loose. This one looks really loose. Alrighty. So she is clean for the most part. I think all the framework is good in here. So that's a good sign. I think what I will do is actually put some oil on the inside too. Give it some love there. Looks nice. Sometimes I can reach down a little bit further at different angles here. Looks good. Okay, and I just want to do this piece right here, just for shits and giggles. Just to treat it and make it look nice. I like that. Treat the neck one more time with this. Okay, that's good. Now we'll put this little tail piece back on. Excuse the hands there. Sorry about that. Okay, looks pretty spiffy. What do you think, kids? Looks pretty good? I think so. Better than it did. So once we get this new strings on, once we get the new strings on, she might come to life. Look at that pick guard. That's pretty funky. I like that. I like the shape of it with that little rip in there, and I like the pattern. That's pretty neat. Probably sound like shit, but I'm gonna take a chance that this is gonna sound actually pretty neat. Okay, that's it for this guitar till we get the strings on. Thanks for watching.